But I just gave y'all some money.
Yeah, he got away from me. He got away from me.
No, she said $590 something. I just paid $750 last week to get my car. You feel me? They had got it all the way down. She said that I only owed her $300. You feel me? But she told me that it'll be due next week. But I told them when I got paid. That's wrong. Like,
He's saying he got the car out. He got the car out of inbound down there on May the 16th.
Yes. Okay, I'm looking at the computer and I'm gonna get it straight for you, okay?
Uh-huh.
So don't get upset, okay?
Alright.
Okay.
What the your recording for, dude? Like on the hood, I already got different damn charges than y'all. I'm about ready to play.
Good morning, we're at America's Auto Auction, the best auction that I know of. Fantastic people run this place. It was Auction of the Year 2 years ago, which says a lot, and that's all in the United States. They were the Auction of the Year in all of USA. Pretty impressive.
We're here at American Auto Auction. We're just going over the inventory to see what all they have. These are the in-op cars right now, so they are junk cars most of the time, but sometimes you do find a diamond in the rough. I mean, if it might have a bad motor, we can pull the transmission out, so that still works out for us. Could have a bad transmission, good motor, good doors, windows, a little bit of everything. So we'll just part it out, strip it down, and just pull all the parts off of it.
We sell every kind of camper that's made, but the ones that we like the most are the ones that are able to be hooked up by your normal truck, by your 1500 series truck, and it has one slide. That's great for a family with 2 kids, because normally they have the bunks in the back and a room in the front, common area in the middle. We're here at America's Auto Auction, Auction of the Year, which is incredible, out of the whole United States, Auction of the Year. And you know what I think it is, Russ? You guys pray over every auction that starts here. I love it. I've never been to one that does that. That means a lot. Russ and I have been friends a long, long time. He's seen Sean Paul grow up. And we talked about this in the past. We love to see our kids come up with us and kind of fill in our shoes, which is great. This is Russ Jr. and this is Colin. We've known these guys since they've been little. When Colin graduated with my daughter Lexi, and Russ Jr. is a couple years older than Sean Paul. Russ was our preacher and song director. I know it's hard to lead a congregation and lead 100-something people here at your auction too. That's huge responsibility.
40 plus locations, and just out of this one location, I mean, we're selling 45,000 cars a year right here.
45,000 cars, that's incredible.
It is, but it's thanks to a great team, great customers like yourself, and it's awesome to see a couple of generations here. Again, I got both of my boys here. This is your son. We've known each other forever, like you said, and it's just great. We've got a great team, got great dealers, great customers, and we don't even look at them as dealers anymore. They're just like family. You guys are like family. The thing about the car business is I love the dealers because they're the most resilient guys I've ever known in my life, right? And it just takes equal type of focus and intensity every day to make it happen.
It does, yeah.
Everybody talks about purpose in life, well, we got to work, we got to get a job, we got to do this, got to do that. But I tell you one thing about the auction or anything in the car business, you got to put passion with that purpose. You do that and you got success.
That's exactly right.
Are y'all going to listen, or are y'all going to keep, what are we doing here? Are we going to keep going back and forth, or are we going to talk and have a conversation?
Shoot, we trying to talk. May 14th was 2 days ago.
I'm trying to figure out
I told them when I got paid.
We did put a note in that you were going to pay $300 bi-weekly until Conda.
She told me $175. She did not say $300. She said at least pay $175. So I know that right there is a lot.
$175 every 2 weeks is not even going to meet your car note here. You're due $112.
She did, right, and she told me if I can at least pay over half of it, you feel me? I made sure I asked them these questions. She said $175. Ain't nobody said nothing about $300 except you.
Bi-weekly what's in here.
No, it been 2 days. It been 2 days. She said you was supposed to make a payment May 14th. I look at the damn date, it's May 16th. So you coming to repossess the car at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you're $600
On the day that I said I get paid.
You're $600 behind. Payment rate.
But yet I am abiding by my damn payment arrangements. I told them when I get paid. I told them that. They wrote it down. I told them like when I got my paycheck.
Who did you speak to?
I spoke to Heidi and I spoke to another lady that was in that thing. She ain't say her name not once, but I know for a fact I know Heidi.
Okay, so what money do you have to put on your account today then? And while we're sitting here going back and forth about it,
You
you
feel
got
me?
paid today.
I was gonna put something on it until I just heard somebody outside trying to take the damn car. Like that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know like what you getting at with this. Like you hear me? I didn't need y'all even to come into here. You could have called my phone. You feel me? I would have told you when I got paid. Apparently you ain't. I gave y'all a whole new phone number when I came up there to get my car. But I just gave y'all some money.
All right, I think we're gonna end this call, Brad.
Yeah.
Where's Brad at?
Yeah, I'm not here.
Do what you gotta do, because he ain't even being cordial. I don't even appreciate the way he's talking, because I ain't
He
even
was
talking
somebody driving some to her down.
What'd you say, Brad?
He's trying to drive his son off. Hang on. Yeah, he got away from me. He got away from me.
All right, we're here at Pell City Auto Plus in Pell City, Alabama. This great dealership that we have here. I've done a lot of business with these guys over the past few years. They have a great story. These young men are the third generation of the car business. And Dad's gonna tell us a good story about it in a minute. Would you guys introduce yourselves?
My name's Kendon Branch.
I'm Carson Branch.
And I'm Kenneth Branch.
Kenneth, tell us how these young men, it impressed me. I came on the lot not too long ago, or a year or so ago, and I heard there was a 13-year-old man that was in charge there today, and I kind of laughed to myself until I met him. Carson has just now turned 14, but he's, we talked, I don't know, 10 times yesterday. We're buying cars from them, they're buying parts from us, it's going back and forth, but these guys are as good as it gets in the car business. They can reason as well as anybody that I know and put a deal together as well as anybody I know. Dad, tell them how they got started at such a young age.
Christmas time, during Christmas break, Carson, he was 13, and he said, man, which he was helping me after school, he said, let me go virtual, Dad, because Kenan had done virtual and was doing it, and he seen what his older brother was doing. And he's like, please let me go, I'll help you. So we started doing these TikToks at Christmas time, and within the first 10 we done, one of them had over 1 million views on the TikToks.
Wow.
So we started doing some of those. And at that time, so I was like, okay, so we ended up going virtual. And so throughout that next year, the few months, I started training him in the car business. And man, even at 13, he just picked it up, and people loved him.
What hours do you do? Do you have a set time that you like to get in here early and do it for the first hour?
I just kind of do it.
Just as you get a break?
A little at a time.
Yeah. What are you learning right now?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know.
He's learning the car business.
So, you know, I wanted to create, we work hard. We're here all the time. We work hard.
Spend more time here than anywhere.
We're here all the time. So there's times that we may just turn loose. We're going to hit the ball for a little bit, you know, because we work, you know, the internet. You work the internet all the time. Y'all know how that is. You work, you know, it's not we're open 10 to 5, but it ain't a 10 to 5 job, you know.
You're out running the roads buying cars, aren't you?
He's out running the roads buying cars.
And Repo.
And Repo.
Yeah, he does all the repos, and then me and Carson kind of handle most of the sales.
I brought my wife into our bookkeeping. My nephew was our general manager. He opened up 4 mega chicken houses, and the shoe just fit. He left, and then my daughter went to Alabama, and my wife was very involved with her life. And so she just came right in there, and I mean, knew zero, and now she's running the whole thing. But the most important thing is that seat you're in, to make sure that those things aren't. And she finds every nickel that's sliding out of there, and we've made more money since we've done that.
There's no good treasures here, so we're just having to throw everything away.
That kung fu I put on a while ago. eat lunch, get the car, into the deal, baby.